I just whenever I'm ready. Okay. All right. Welcome to Pep Talk, and today's topic is going to be adversity and overcoming adversity. And the fact of the matter is that every single one of us will have to deal with adversity. Some of us, it's adversity that we create, and sometimes for us, it's just adversity that just happens to come our way. It's not anything we've done specifically. We haven't really had a hand in it, but it's just life happens. And the one thing that every person can be sure of is that adversity will come your way. That's just one of the facts of life. So the issue is, how do you respond to adversity? How are you going to handle adversity? Because it's going to come. It's going to come, and you're going to have to deal with it. And there are thousands of examples of people that have overcome adversity and learned and grown and really used it to propel them to even greater accomplishments or greater heights or just greater character. But the one thing that you know for certain is it's going to come. So here's the deal. It depends. It starts off, the biggest thing is how you view it. So many times we want to just not have to deal with any adversity. We want to run away from it. We want to try to smooth it over. We don't want to have to go into those rough seas. And it's not going to happen. So how you view it has everything to do with how you respond to it. So when adversity comes, you have to see that as an opportunity, as a challenge for you and for me to better ourselves, to learn how to deal with it. I know there's an old saying that says rough seas make great sailors. And there's a lot of truth to that, because the greatest sailors are the ones that understand how to navigate the tough seas. And for example, there's a story about Thomas Edison when he was young growing up and he went to school. His first school, his time in school lasted for 3 months, and the teacher told him that they didn't think that he was capable, and so his mother ended up teaching him the rest of his schooling time. And obviously he went on to create all these different inventions and everything. But there was a story that one time he and his partner were working on a certain thing, and they had tried 1,000 times to try to get this thing working. It failed. And his partner was so discouraged, and his partner wanted to give up on it. And Thomas Edison's comment to him was that, look, every time we fail, we're getting closer to making it right. And so, that old saying that, when times get tough, the tough get going. I know that's a cliche, and that's easy for me to sit here and say, but it's the truth. All right. So when times are tough, then you've got to get tough and you got to get going trying to meet that. John Wooden, in the Pyramid of Success, the very top block is competitive greatness. And what that means is, it says that if you have this competitive greatness, and I know that it's not all about competition, but when adversity comes, you're competing for something right there. You're competing to be able to endure it, to be able to fight through it, to be able to overcome it. That in a sense, almost, you got to have a love for that hard battle, that difficult situation, because only in those difficult moments, only when those times are hard, will you ever understand what your best really is. And so, the pep talk for you and for me is to just keep chopping, keep fighting, keep trying to climb, keep trying to achieve, overcome that adversity, view it as an opportunity, and fight your way through it. And QT, my brother, you fight on, my man. We love you.